So when we were talking to Dan this week, he was talking about how like mistakes that you made make you angry and kind of make you want to come back like, immediately and fix it. So let me just explain that mindset to us. Like, what is the feeling when mistake happens, you get beat for a sack or a sack fumble? Like, what goes through your head in that moment, and then what do you want to accomplish immediately after that?
It's a sickening feeling to see Jared on the ground like that, but it's a next play mentality. I can't really change nothing about that. I got to fix all the technical things that I have to do, and that's where my weight is on my feet or where my hand placement is. So every time I make a mistake, I just try to forget about it, okay? But at the same time, I am hard on myself, so it's kind of hard to do that. But I just got to go out there each and every day, ready for the next play, and not worry about what happened in the past.
This is part of the rookie experience, right? Like, it never goes smoothly because that's just not the way the game works. So what have you learned in these past couple of weeks through maybe some of these bad plays that you're building on through the film study and the practice field that you're going to get better at?
The number one thing for me is patience. I got to stay patient. Right now, I think I'm trying to, be aggressive as much as possible, and that gets me in trouble at times. So I just got to let the game come to me. Again, it's a different game in this league. In college, I try to take it over, try to do everything possible and be aggressive as possible. But, yeah, I just got to sit back, relax, stay patient on everything, and let the game come to me.
So the different mindset between pass pro and run blocking? I mean, it seems like run blocking, you want to get on top of them and be aggressive as possible. Pass pro, is that where the patience is required?
I think it's both now because I think teams are starting to pick up. Like, I'm pretty explosive off the ball in the run game. So when I come off explosive, they try to, avoid a block or try to really go side to side and not really take on the block. So that's what I really mean by patient on both sides of the ball. And obviously, pass pro is just like that. You got to stay patient, wait for that opening, and once I see it, attack and lock down on that, and anchor down on anything that they have.
You were so dominant in college, it's been so long since you allowed a sack. I'm just curious, for the last couple of weeks, what it's been like for you in your mindset of just dealing with some of the setbacks you don't have to deal with in a long time.
I think it's humbling, to be honest. When you're young and you, faced with so much success and everybody telling you this and that, and then you get hit by a wall, it's humbling. And there's no other way I wanted to take it. And I'm learning each and every way possible, trying to get advice from Deck or anybody else in the league too, like tacos from other teams. So just trying to get better at that and focus on the goal.
Who's the guy in this locker room, coach, player that's keeping you upbeat, that's reminding you why you're here?
Big V. He does a nice job of really putting me under his arm and just kind of guiding me throughout the whole rookie process and what it's like to be in the league now and how much of a profession it is. So shout out to him. And the number one thing he just says is at the end of the day, it's still the same game you were when you were a little kid. So I think at times I kind of forget about that, and I just got to come back to the basics and lock in on that.
He mentioned being kind of a mentor, especially when it comes to playing both sides, because that's a thing he's done in the past. What sort of advice has he given you specifically with that, since you're, Dan said you're taking some reps on the right side again, preparing Decker to be back?
Shoot, gotta do what you gotta do. Whatever's on my plate, you just gotta take it on, no matter what the circumstance is. And so that's all he tells me, nice and simple, and I just go about it like that.
How much stuff feels new, on a week-to-week basis? Like, are you seeing moves or combinations that you haven't seen before? Like, how much of it is just, I can't really learn it until you see it in front of you?
Exactly. Man, it's different. Everybody in this league is a different body type, different ways of pass rush, and I'm learning that right now. So, like, Bosa, one, he was trying to really get in my face. And then week 2, same thing. And then from there on, now they kind of know that I can lock that down. Now they're just working the edges. And I just got to go back to the basics and going back to Washington training camp out here and try to fix all those problems. So everybody's different. I got to learn that and lock in on that and be better.
Is that an adjustment too? I just mentioned you got Bosa, the Baltimore pass rushers, Griffin and Hunter. Like every week, there's at least 1 or 2 guys. How much of an adjustment is that to not have a break or not have an easy matchup any week? Is that different than
Yeah, obviously it's way different in college. In college, everybody's just running into you. All you gotta do is just hug them, basically. But sorry. But in the league, yeah, no, everybody knows what they're doing. Everyone's out here. Everyone's in the NFL, and they know that. They're here for a reason. Everyone gets paid to do this, so everybody knows there's a difference, and I just got to go about it like that.